So I'm going to show you how to assign a targeted math assignment. So from your Freckle site, click on Assignments, and then click on Add Assignment. From here, we're going to choose Targeted Practice. You may choose to select one class or both classes. If you select both classes at one time, you cannot eliminate specific students. So if you only want to assign this to a small group of maybe 5 students, you can select none and click the 5 students that you want to receive this lesson. Again, if you want to do that for each homeroom, you only want select students, you have to go into each homeroom separately and do your assignments. So I'm just going to go ahead and click for both. You can scroll down here and select by standards. You can type in to look for something like multiplication. I can type multiplication. And then it gives you some options that way. You can also, instead of searching, typing into the field, you can search by standard areas. So if you click this, you can then click the domain that you would like. So if you're working with geometry, you can choose geometry. And from here, it will give you different options specific to geometry. So once you click on the standard that is specific to geometry, you can scroll down here and find which one would be specific to 5th grade. Okay, if you're looking for a lower level standard for the class, you can pick something different here. Okay, and then your skills, your focus skills will also change. So I'm just going to pick fluently add within 1,000. Come down here to select the number of questions and preview your assignment. The recommendation, I believe, is to do the 5-question assessments or assignments. So I'm just going to click 5 questions and choose Show Assignment Preview. From here, you can change the question. You can't change the type of question, but you can change the question itself. Okay, so if you notice that there's a name that students might have a difficulty pronouncing or something, you can change it. All right, so maybe here I might change this one. Instead of that lengthy word problem, I found one that was a little bit more simple. You can hide assignment preview, and down here you have support settings. So what this would do is will allow students to see a walkthrough of the video, like an introduction basically, before they have the before they attempt the question. So you can choose to have only students that are working below whatever grade level you've chosen. So if you choose a 3rd grade level, any students that have been leveled below 3rd grade will get that extra support. If you don't want that to be available to any students, you can select none. Or if you want it available to all of your students, here's where you can make that change. This is specific to this lesson. This is not going to change like having the test read to them for their STAR assessment. This will only be specific to your lesson. Okay, down here you will see your assignment summary to make sure that everything looks like what you had planned to click on to assign for them. From here you can choose to assign for the future, and you can choose any date you would like and then hit create assignment. You can also hit assign immediately. If you choose to assign immediately, you may also change the title of your assignment here. If you don't want it to say numbers and operations, you could maybe just put Tuesdays, Tuesdays math assignment. You can choose to add this right to your Google Classroom. If you do this, you will need the classroom code. Let me show you what the classroom code is. The classroom code can be found right here. So your classroom code is just the last section of this dropdown. So my classroom code would be Debo 8T for my homeroom and Debo DK for Mr. Ferrero's homeroom. So when you are adding this to Google Classroom, I'm just going to pick something here quick and assign immediately. When I do that and I click on Google Classroom, you may choose your class here, drop down. Here's where you can also change the title of your assignment if you wanted to say Tuesday September 14th. And then you can put your class code here. Class code Debo DK. Okay. And then just hit assign. If you want to just tell students to get it out of their backpack, that will also work. Whatever you prefer. And then you can just click got it, and it will create your assignment. I'm obviously not going to do that because I'm not assigning a math lesson to my students. So that is how you would add a targeted assignment for Freckle. If you have any questions, please let me know.